We are back with today's checklist talking about hair loss in men and women. We are going to tell you whether some common held beliefs are fact or myth. Joining us is plastic surgeon and hair loss specialist, Dr. Michael Wolfeld. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy you're here. I was going to tell you this first question I genuinely don't know the answer to. All right, so first up, hair loss only comes from the maternal side of the family. Is that a fact or a myth? I've always heard that it's a fact, which is why I'm going to guess that it's a myth.
You are absolutely correct.
Right, so it's a myth.
It's a myth. It's a myth. Hair loss comes from both sides of the family.
So
genetic
you can't
hair
look
loss.
at the mom's, dad, or anything like that?
No, you have to look at both sides of the family, your mother and your father's side, to see if it may affect you.
Okay, that's good to know. And some other reasons here, too.
Yeah, so that's genetic hair loss, but there's other causes of hair loss as well.
Sure.
There's stress can cause shedding of hair. Vitamin deficiencies can cause hair loss. There's autoimmune disorders that can cause hair loss. So it's best to come in, see a physician, get checked out to see what may affect you.
You know what it is? I don't think people go to the doctor for it. I think they just think they have to either deal with it or get some drops.
They don't.
Or something. You know what I mean?
They absolutely just think that they can deal with it, but
Yeah.
it's best to get checked out to see what's causing the hair loss.
All right, good deal.
Advice. All right, so let's go through some rapid fire myths here, and we're going to start off with hats. Is this true that hats cause hair loss?
Not true. It's a myth.
Really?
Everybody thinks it is. You've been told that for years, but hats do not cause hair loss, so you can wear a hat. It's not going to cause you to lose your hair. Just not so tight, but you can wear a hat.
Okay. What about frequent haircuts? Does that thicken hair?
So frequent haircuts does not thicken your hair. People think that it may grow thicker or faster. It may look fresher or vibrant if you have split ends, but it doesn't cause your hair to grow thicker.
Okay. And the last myth here, over shampooing leads to shedding.
That is not true as well. So you can shampoo. You may notice the hair while you're showering, but it's normal to shed hair, and over shampooing doesn't cause more hair loss.
Okay. Although I do feel every time I wash my hair, it's just like all falls out. Okay. This other one, fact versus myth. Deficiencies in one's diet can lead to hair loss. I think that would be a fact.
That is a fact. You're absolutely right. So deficiencies in certain vitamins, vitamin B, vitamin D, zinc, copper, these can cause deficiencies and can lead to more hair loss or shedding of hair. So it's really best to eat a diet high in calories or a healthy diet and high in protein.
Would supplements help?
And supplements, if you're deficient, they could help.
Okay.
But it's best to also come in, see if you are deficient before you start taking
Don't
supplements.
self-diagnose.
That's right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So, Dr. Wolfeld, here, let's do another factor or myth here.
Sure.
Because this one could be a little tricky. All hair loss is permanent. I would say it depends on the kind of hair loss.
It says fact or myth. It doesn't say depends.
We need room for nuance.
Yeah.
So fact and myth.
You're right. You got it right. You got it absolutely correct. So it does depend. So that is a myth. Not all hair loss is permanent. So if you have male pattern balding and you've balded in a region that's balded, that may be permanent. But other types of hair loss that may be due to stress or hormone deficiencies or different or thyroid deficiencies, that hair may grow back if you correct those deficiencies and give it time.
So what are the next steps before treatment?
Yeah, so it's best to come in, once again, be evaluated, see what's causing your hair loss, and if it's something that can be corrected.
All right, last one here. Myth or fact, you will see rapid results from, I don't think you get rapid results from anything. So I'd say myth.
Yeah, that is a myth. You're absolutely right. Okay. So a lot of people think that hair loss treatments, they use it for a month or two and they don't see benefits and they get discouraged, but they have to give it time. It takes at least 6 months up to a year to see the benefits, whether it's from platelet-rich plasma treatments, which can help to thicken your hair, supplements, minoxidil, and also hair transplant procedures. Those can really do a great job in aesthetically restoring areas that have balded. And you have to be patient, allow the hair to grow in. But there's new technology that's really changed the game.
These are really expensive, though, aren't they?
They can be more expensive. It depends on the area and how much you're transplanting. But, with technology, there's robotic transplants, artificial intelligence. There's a lot of new, really interesting things that have really changed the game recently.
Okay.
Dr. Wolfeld,
If only Al Roker was here. I feel like he'd have a lot of
he took the day off. He's like, I don't need to be here for that.
Thank
you, Dr.
All right,
Wolfeld.
very nice.
Have a great weekend.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.